What's up, guys? The Jason here checking in. This is part 4 of the CNC router modification, aka rewiring video series. If you're new to the channel or you're just checking in for the first time on this video, check the previous videos. I got some videos where I unbox a couple of electronic parts, like the Arduino controller for a CNC router. A couple other things too that you need to get your CNC router up and running, like connectors, limit switches, control box that we're building from scratch for my computer case. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, on this video we will be doing a lot of wiring. So to start off, I bought this 4-strand wire from Home Depot. It comes with 4 wires, green, white, red, and black. And we're going to use these for the stepper motors, which just happens to have the same color scheme, except the blue. The CNC router has a blue, but everything else is the same, so that'll be nice. The thing with choosing wires is you got to make sure that it's flexible, because this has a lot of movement. So you got to make sure that it's really flexible and that it's stranded. You don't want solid wire. Solid wire will break after moving it a certain amount of times. So the first thing we're going to do is, like I already did, is cut my wire to 10-foot lengths. 5-foot lengths, my bad. Which should be plenty to give me some extra wire and just to run it through here. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to strip a little bit of the insulation off. So we'll go half an inch right here, just to be on the safe side. So you gotta be careful when you're stripping these, because you can easily damage the inside wires, like I just did. You gotta be real careful. You almost have to do this with like a razor blade, and even then, this thing has an extra wire here that's bare. I don't know if that's a earth or something. We're not going to use that. Alright, so we got our strands here, black, red, green, and white, and then here we strip them about a 1/8 of an inch. That's all you need. Alright, so I'm gonna do the rest and then get back to you guys when I'm ready to crimp them. So I got my connector in there, right? It's flush with the top of the pliers here. As you can see, it doesn't protrude. So once you have it like that, flip it over. Just in the way that you can, I don't know how to get it in the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me see if I can't flip it the other way. Yeah, like this. Okay. There we go. So like I said, it's centered. I don't know if you can see right there, but it's centered. So then you take your wire and you flip the pliers like I just flipped it. Make sure this is still centered and flush. And then once you stripped 1/8 off here, you gotta stick the wire in all together 1/4 inch. So when you stick it into the backside, oh my God, this stupid camera. Here we go. I don't know, maybe I should move the camera closer. Alright. So like I was saying, you slide the connector into here, the wire, 1/4 inch. So the way you know it's like 1/4 inch, the pliers, you should only see it sticking like maybe 1/32 out outside of the pliers. I'm pretty sure the camera's not gonna focus. Let me see. Come on, baby. It almost had it that time, didn't it? There we go. Here we go. Alright, as you can see, it's sticking out about 1/32. Once you got 1/32 sticking out, then you go ahead and crimp it. Squeeze nice and tight. And there you go. Alright, so once you got all your crimps, then you go ahead and stick a piece of heat shrink through here. And you guys will see why I did that. You run it all the way across the wire. Because I forgot to put it in. You can do it first, that way you won't have to do that. And then you take all your connections and you stick them in the connector plug. So in this one, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to put red, green, and white on the top, and black on the bottom, and I'll do black in the middle. Actually, I'll do the black on the one side. That way, if I ever want to run something else, I can do it without any problems. So you get them in there, and then pretty much you just push to the clips. Alright, there we go. They're all in there. Alright, once you run your wrap through, if you so desire, leave about a 1/4 inch free play here. And then you go ahead and, this is why we wanted our heat shrink. You go ahead and slide your heat shrink after you leave your free play there. Actually, leave about 1/2 inch wire like that exposed. Depending on how long your heat shrink is, you know, you can decide how long you want to leave it. But obviously leave the wires so you could see what it is if you need to reference anything. And I have this torch. You probably guys seen it on my other videos. Doubles as a soldering iron. So this is what I use to shrink the heat shrink. Pretty easy light. Just slide this over. Press this button right here in the back and slide back. Once it's on, slide this over so it stays on. You can control the amount coming out right here. It's 1 through 4. And just heat your heat shrink up. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you never used heat shrink, pretty much it just shrinks with heat, obviously. Just don't put too much, you don't want to burn it. There we go. Turn that off. And you have a beautiful little connection. As you can see. I don't know, I can't focus on it real good. But anyway, take my word for it, it looks really good. So this, once we get the other connection on the CNC router, this will go like this. Bam. Connects right up to it. Okay, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, you need to find out how you're going to run the wire, which here we'll start with at that end over there. We got a stepper motor over there. So we'll run the wire right through here. Right now we won't run it through anything else, but just actually I just messed it up. We gotta start from this side and come this way. And then we go on this side here and go to the just like that. So that's good right there. We just leave that hanging right now. We don't need to mess with it right now. And next we'll just do the rest of the wires. We got 3 more. So I'll go ahead and do that and get back to you guys when I'm ready to put it on the router and stuff.